again, not particularly effective, but you win.
Right, that's the thing. We got off the snide. First time we went back-to-back home games in, 2 years. 3-2 in a home 5-game homestand. Little victories is what we got. And I thought everybody that came in tonight fought, scrapped. Andrea and DeMar carried us down the stretch. And defensively, we did a better job in the second half. We held them to, 40%. So we did a decent job, in the second half.
You posted Andre on that last key possession, and he also got, I think, 3 other post-ups.
Right.
There's a matchup with Mullins and
mix it up, giving him inside out. I thought he was not really his his outside shot wasn't really falling. So trying to mix it up, give him the balance of inside and outside. And he did a great job of getting his back to the basket and going at Mullins in the post.
What did you think of Bargnani defensively?
He did a good job. He had a couple of that was very glaring. The shots that Mullins made on him was glaring at the end. But overall, I think he did a great job in a pick-and-roll defense of showing, impacting the ball, which it was our number one bugaboo in Charlotte. He did a good job with that. So he gets half the grade for it. But now he's got to recover and close back out and get to the shooter. And he knew it. He knew it. And Mullins hit 2 tough shots. Andre was there. But, again, get a little closer because the only thing he's going to do is try to line you up for a 3.
Looks like you pulled DeMar aside after he was a bit frustrated with the officials. What did you tell him?
Just told him to keep his head. I said, you're going to be a young star in this league. You don't want to get the reputation of going at officials. And, he took it and he understood it. And he was just a little frustrated that, the guy got in front of him. Could have been a block, could have been, I don't know. I didn't really see the play. But just keep your head in those situations because being a young star in this league, you don't want to get a reputation of going at the officials like that.
DeMar had another big third quarter, something he's been doing quite recently. Is there something to that? Is there something that's
he just is being aggressive. I told him he had 4 points at halftime. I said, we're going to get you going in the second half. And he did, and did a great job of attacking again, a balance between attacking and outside shots, and did a great job for us in the third quarter. Lennox came in the first half and got us the lead and got us going offensively, and then DeMar took over in the third quarter.
I think that's the second time in 5 or 6 games where Jose hasn't had a field goal, but he's had more than 10 assists.
He had 11, yeah. And that's fine. Jose, again, tried to keep his minutes down as much as we could with Ben, but it's just so hard because he's so valuable to us as far as running the show, making the right play, executing offensively. He's our quarterback. He's our leader out there on the floor. So it's hard to get him out. We kept his minutes down to 33, which is very manageable.
What are your impressions of Ben? He seems like he's settling down.
Of who? Ben? He did. It's just so tough. There's so many in tight situations, so many different things we want to do. And for a guy coming in new to execute offensive is very difficult. And to understand at the split second of a situation of what the options are, where the second look should be, and make a timely decision is very difficult for a young man to come in there. So. But he did a solid job for us.
You weren't happy with the defensive effort against Washington. You talked before the game about the first 2 games against Charlotte. How do you feel they did this time?
Better. We did a much better job second half. I was disappointed at halftime of the offensive boards. I think they had 11 at halftime. Ended up with 17, and that's disappointing. And we put them to the free throw line too many times in the first half. 30 for the whole game. So. I was happy with the way we impacted the ball in the pick-and-roll defense, better rotations. I think they had maybe 1 dunk or something like that off of a defensive pick-and-roll situation. So I was happier with that.